on him, Dan.
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Gio Urshela.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Standing in, he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, number 39. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
2-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Ground. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
To the plate now. Chen. Runner goes for second. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, that's an aggressive tackle by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Stepping in now, number 28. Judge is going back. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
That is good. No left field.
Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So now to the plate, Wang, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Gardner has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 8 home runs, and 22 RBIs. Count now a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. At the plate, Chang, no.
The third baseman, number 37.
First pitch of the at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, number 2. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Beautifully thrown.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in now, number 32. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Soft liner towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Digging in, Brett Gardner, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away.
Batting 9.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Tauchman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fouled off. 0-2, here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Count even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Got him to go down swinging there. Miguel Andujar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the runner from third crosses the plate as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up, 2-1 New York. Into the box now. Chang, he'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Number 47.
Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Sacrifice attempt here. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Now in the box, Chen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nope. And that misses, ball one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Luke Voit is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Throw to first is in time for the first down. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Popped him up. Chen in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. 0-1 the count. And that misses 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
All even now, 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Fouled away. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
First delivery to him on the way. Mike Tuchman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Wang has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, number 28, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 28.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Standing in, Wang.
Now batting, number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chang. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. The 2-2.
Okay.
Number 2 would be next. Tanaka's ready. Here comes the 3-2. Popped up. Voit is there, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Gio Urshela. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. In there, 0-1. For the current campaign, Andujar hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And now pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Wang is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Now batting, number 2. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
1-2 now.
2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Chang. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Andujar is there, and that retires the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. He singled his last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Next to the Yankees.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Gary Sanchez is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1-2.
Voigt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, who?
The second baseman, number 64.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But things outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now.
Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now the 1-0. Is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Standing in now, Chen, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Now he's safe at second as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. In now, number 28, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Wang. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Left side, but well foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some. Guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out.
At the plate now, Chang, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Ready with the 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
ready for another shot now. Mike Tauchman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Now here it comes.
That's Bolton. 2-2 count. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Liu with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. So striding in, Miguel Andujar. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
DJ LeMahieu would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 0. Here it is. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Here's the 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sung answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
so important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
A ball and a strike now. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Torres would be next if they threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. And we are tied 2-2. Stepping up now, number 2. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Number 32 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Judge is under it. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Chang. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's out.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
To the plate now, Poole, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. He gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Striding in once again, Mike Tauchman. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-2 New York. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Mike Ford is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. From the stretch, number 39 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Kahnle is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Digging in and looking for more. Chen is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, number 28.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 28. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more.
Nope.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gio Urshela. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
No one out with a runner at second. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Miguel Andujar becomes the first out in the ninth inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No balls and 1 strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
Here's another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a shot to third. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting,
Aaron Judge will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Shot back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Urshela rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. In now, Mike Ford, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. He's forced to settle for 1.
now pitching for the
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman.
leading off for the All-Star.
Chang will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And that misses for ball one. Enters play here at 279. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
How about it? Number 37.
At the plate, Chang. Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year one of a new 3-year deal. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home.
I got the count 1-2.
A runner at first with no outs here. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, number 2.
So striding forward now, number 2. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Number 23 will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And here's a called strike now to the 41-year-old vet. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, number 32, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Number 47.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Number 5 will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. 0-1, here it comes.
A rolled this Chapman. They call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this mess.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. The base hit. 1 run is scored. one.
Tough spot. You're not
for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Chad Green takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Into the box now, number 39, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Tying run at third, winning run at first, so a ball into the gap might be able to end it. Comes set, the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. One and one. Here it is.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Green, a native of South Carolina, who was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive, right field, base hit. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Chen, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Got him swinging 2-0, but he missed the splitter 2-1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
The payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Hey, heading into the 9th, I'm sure that the odds of them coming back to win this one had to be about slim to none. But they didn't try to get all 4 runs back with 1 swing or 1 at bat. They just got to work, and the next thing you know, they score 4 to win the darn thing. All I can say is, wow.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The All-Stars put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Quo gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to